An increase in alleged drone sightings along the East Coast has sparked widespread concern and prompted calls for thorough investigations from residents and state lawmakers. Despite these concerns, public officials stress that the drones in question are operating lawfully. A retired Port Authority aviation expert, speaking to Fox News Digital, also emphasized that the growing fears may be exaggerated. The wave of complaints began last month in New Jersey, where residents reported drones flying near coastal areas, including Cape May, a picturesque town not far from Atlantic City. As the sightings continued, lawmakers in neighboring states like New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Maryland also raised alarms. Witnesses have described some of these drones as being the size of cars and claimed to see them operating near sensitive infrastructure or restricted airspace. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy recently addressed the issue, sharing his concerns in a letter to President Joe Biden. Murphy urged the federal government to allocate additional resources to investigate these unmanned aerial systems in New Jersey's airspace. It has become apparent that more resources are needed to fully understand what is behind this activity, Murphy wrote. Some state lawmakers have taken an even stronger stance, suggesting that agencies like the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI get involved. One lawmaker even suggested that the drones should be shot down if necessary, with Pequannock Mayor Ryan Herbwe stating, "We are literally being invaded by drones. We have no idea who is doing this and where they're coming from." Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal echoed similar concerns, emphasizing the potential risks these drones pose. In a public statement, he highlighted the dangers of such large unmanned aerial vehicles disrupting air traffic and their possible use for malicious purposes, which could threaten national security. However, White House National Security Communications Advisor John Kirby has downplayed these fears. During a press briefing, he clarified that there is no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or public safety threat or have a foreign nexus. Retired Port Authority Police Detective Lieutenant John Ryan shared his perspective, attributing the increased sightings to the growing popularity of drones in the United States. Over the past decade, both recreational and commercial drone use has surged. According to federal data, as of October 2023, there are over 790,000 drones registered with the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, including nearly 400,000 commercial drones. This gives you an idea of the sheer number of legal drones operating in the U.S., Ryan explained. Ryan, who served as the Emergency Service Special Operations Commander at JFK International Airport and later as the Chief Officer of the Port Authority, believes that much of the panic stems from confusion about which authorities to approach. "The mistake I see people making is that they're going to the wrong agencies and asking these questions," Ryan said. The FAA, not the FBI or Homeland Security, is the agency responsible for drone registration and monitoring their use. The Pentagon has also reassured the public, confirming that the drones in question are not foreign and do not pose a threat to national security. According to Kirby, the government is not considering a blanket ban on drone use in U.S. airspace at this time. He explained, "I don't know that we're at a stage right now where we're considering that as a policy option." This uptick in drone sightings reflects a broader trend of expanding drone technology, which has become a staple in both recreational hobbies and commercial operations. While concerns over airspace safety and national security are valid, experts urge the public and lawmakers to approach the issue rationally, relying on proper channels and agencies for guidance.